Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We are on Instagram and YouTube at Joey143Jenny, and then on our Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. So my last video, I used Carrie the Crafter's semi-inspired, I'll put that, an ode to Carrie, inspired fun play with book pages. And today I'm just going to decorate and use them to decorate. So I've pulled out a few things to decorate. I pulled out this coffee dyed envelope. So I'm going to set that aside for a second. And a little bag. I'll set that aside. And then I also pulled out this time card, and I thought I could either use it as a belly band or a large journal card. So I'm just gonna plug away at putting some of these things down and getting these decorated. And I want to say hello to everyone and thank you. I'm just trimming this, you know I am about those corners. Wanted to say hello to everyone and thank you for subscribing and watching our videos, and thank you for hanging out with us on Facebook and Instagram. That's fun too. And oftentimes one will point to the other, but not always, you know, especially on our Facebook. We put a few extra pictures that maybe we just don't even put on, you know, the other stuff, the other avenues of social media. So I hope you'll come over there. And really, it's more of a place on the Facebook page to kind of engage with each other, like show what you're working on. If you've been inspired by one of my videos, which typically is inspired by somebody else's video, you know, drop a picture there. So that would be really cool. All right, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to layer this up a little bit. And this is an old handkerchief. And so I thought what I would do is put that there, put a little bit, I think I might try to get that to be even like that. I'm kind of just checking it out right now. Put that there. And then I wanted to keep the name and date, but I also wanted to put one of these labels because I would like to be able to put the topic or subject or what have you on there too. So I think that's it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but I do want to get this down. So we're going to do that first. I think I'll just hold it like that. Use a little bit of Fabri-Tac. Ah! This is what happens. It comes right out. Don't even have to push it. So I hope you're able to get in and do some crafting, and I'm going to just put that in. I don't care. I have to clean it out, but okay. Hope you're able to get in and do some crafting in your studio or craft room or kitchen, dining room, back porch, wherever. But that you're either able to get in some crafting or gather some supplies to craft. Okay. Since that's going to go over some fabric, I'm probably going to use that Fabri-Tac on there too. And I think I'm going to just put that like right there. Kind of bundle that up a little bit. And I might add something like maybe a button or something. Oh, that's not the right one. A button or something later. So, whoop, it is so hot here. So hot. Heat index is, I think I told you in a previous video, has been, you know, up to 108. And so it's really worth staying inside. Thinking and praying for those that can't stay inside or don't have the means to, you know, have air conditioning and cool down. Yikes. So last year in June, middle of June, we were in Alaska, and I figured it would be cold, and it wasn't. It was so hot there. I think it was in the upper 70s to mid 80s, if I remember right. And I think the reason I thought it was so hot is because I probably expected it to be so cold. Okay. Grab a little. But that's what I think about, you know, on days like this, is I think about, you know, oh, I wonder how cool it is in other places. And it's funny how interesting, I guess I should say, how weather as a topic of conversation will never, ever go out of style. Okay. I think I might. No, I don't think I need it for that. Okay. Now let's just clip this off. I'm wondering if I can tear. I should have tore it prior, but I wonder if I can tear it without messing this up. Not too bad. Okay. Oopsie. Yikes. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need to put something there. I don't know what. Like I said, maybe a button. Let me look and see here in a minute if I have anything. Okay. I think that's fine. It might need a little something else, but I don't know if I'm going to figure it out today. I don't know. Something there, though. I'm going to have to go over and look at my buttons or old snaps or something. Maybe I have something in here. Just like metal-y stuff. I thought maybe I had some snaps. I don't think I do. What's in here? Little ditties. Is there anything round? I think something round would be good. There's something round. I don't think that's going to do it. That's too big. Nope. I have no idea why those are in that little thing. Like, for some reason, at some point, I saved it. Oh, I know what I could put there. Let's see this. Tearing things up. Like a little piece of cloth. Wonder if I have like a little circle or something in here. Now this is good. I might leave that out. I was going to do that on another one, but I was going to actually use paper, so I'm gonna see what might work best. These are just little teeny scraps of stuff. How about, let's see if we can find one and just maybe put, what's that? A horse. That would make sense. Wonder if we can just maybe stamp that. Let's see what happens. We'll see if it. See, it might be a little bit too. Maybe like that. That might work. Okay, let's see. Let's put one of my one of the numbers. You know that I'm leaving out because I'm using them all the time now. I love them. Where's that other one? Oh gosh. There it is. Try this one. I believe this one came off of one of Tim Holt's stamp things. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see, I think that one came out of, yeah, this one. What is it? Stampers Anonymous. Okay, Tim Holtz Collection. Does it say which one it is? Mixed Media. Okay. I don't know if it gives a title, but it looks like that. Doesn't give a title. Interesting. Okay. Stay focused. All right. Having a little trouble with our internet again today. I don't know. I try not to get too discouraged about it, but I have to do a lot of don't get too discouraged about it talk in my head because it really drives me nuts. It's only when I'm uploading a YouTube, oh gosh, sorry about that. It's only when I'm uploading a YouTube video that it happens. So I've been uploading a video to play today since yesterday afternoon. And it tells me it has 3 more hours, but it's been telling me that for a little while now. So I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to probably sew around it and, you know, maybe use it as a belly band. Or, you know, it's blank on the back side, so maybe a journal card. Okay, what else? Oh, that goes back in there. Okay, let's do this one. So this is a envelope that I coffee dyed. This is another neat tip that I got from that video from Carrie the Crafter, and that is that he trims off, like in the indexes and stuff, table of contents or whatever, he trims off the numbers, you know, the page numbers. I don't know if that is gonna, there you go. I thought that was a fun idea, so here's one of those. I thought we could just tack on. You know, I mean, we use those all the time, so, oh my gosh, I gotta tell you something funny. Well, you probably, if you watched any of my videos in the past week, you probably already know about it, but sometimes when you're doing a video, you don't realize things around you. And that is the case for my glue page. So a couple days ago, I was gluing on this page. What does that say? Oh, a couple days ago, I was gluing on this page. And I said to myself, don't flip it over and glue, because you're just going to have the back of the cow and the udder. Like, don't do that. So then I'm checking a video yesterday or today, I don't know. And I noticed that I did the whole video with the backside of the cow. Oh my gosh, I was dying. So, hope there's no farm triggering or anything that comes up from you watching that video. I had gotten a ton of Family Circle patterns that I guess somebody must have subscribed to it at some point. And So with some books that I had purchased, I had gotten a ton of them. And I'm not going to use them. I don't see a way that I would want to use them in a journal. So I just use them to, as my, see now there's Back of the Pig, as my glue book. And I like them because I'll open them all the way up if I'm painting or something. Oh, but I totally missed that while I was, who knows what's going on around here while I'm focused on whatever else I'm doing. These little labels are Tracy Fox. I try to, typically I'll do them on like a label paper and cut them out. And I try to keep them completely in stocked up, as they say. Oh, I think that's what I've been looking for. There it is. So, there's one other thing that was going to go on here. Where is it? I don't remember what it is, but it seems like, oh, maybe we'll use this. I don't know if this is it or not, but did I glue that? No. Okay, so I've been trying to continue the organization. I had the shelves in, oops. The shelves in here. So this used to be a bedroom, I guess. At some point it was a bedroom. I think they used it as an office or something, who we bought it from. We've only been here 3 years. Well, anyways, they had turned the closet into just shelves. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. And then on the bottom shelf is up high enough to where you can get a Rubbermaid tub under there. So that's nice. Well, we used to keep the toys in there on the shelves and just all kinds of stuff. Wrapping paper, tissue paper, that type of thing. Oh, and I did get the tissue paper back. Joey had it in his trunk. So next time I do this, I'll try it with tissue paper. So anyways, I wonder if this would work. What am I telling you this for? Oh, so now today I worked on it, organizing it a little bit, going through things, getting rid of. And now I have one full shelf available, which is a very tall shelf, which is great because, you could put Rubbermaid tubs on it. So I'm like, that was the plan. I'm super excited about it. But on the flip side, now I got to figure out what to do with it. So I'm looking around the studio because the studio needs help so desperately. I've got my paper, all my journaling stuff is organized. And when I look around, to the best of my ability, it is organized and times or space saving efficient. But my fabric and everything sewing is not. And I was I don't want to say seamstress because I definitely wasn't a seamstress, but I sewed long before I journaled. I learned to sew from my grandmother I told you I started journaling in the 4th grade. Well, I started sewing when I was probably in the 1st or 2nd grade. And I have this thing for vintage fabric. I love it. It's hard for me to pass it up. I've been really trying to dwindle mine down, and at some point when I open an Etsy store, I'll share it with people. But I have quite an extensive, trying to find a stamp here. Did I maybe put it up here? Quite an extensive fabric collection. Where's that other pad? There it is. And when I used to own a store, I had a brick and mortar vintage and cottage store. I used to sew a lot for my store. And I mean, I sewed a lot, like every day. And so I don't know, I just love it so much, and I still collect it. I still look for stuff, and I don't really even want to say that I collect it to just keep. Well, I guess I do. Okay, I'm looking for something like maybe this. But I do use some of it. I'm using it more and more now that I've gotten into journaling, junk journaling. I've been journaling a long time. But it's not great. But anyways, I've got to get that under wraps. When you come in, if you're looking one way, you think she's so organized. Oh my gosh, look how she's done that. Wow. Let's put her in a book. But then when you look the other way, you think, oh my goodness, she's a hoarder. Because of the way that the fabric is. It's all in tubs for the most part. It's all in tubs by color. All the tubs are labeled. But then I have all of these things that don't necessarily match up with the tubs. So it's like, oh, that's good. It's upside down. That's fun. Well, it's authentic, huh? Okay, this poor little thing. Anyways, yeah, so I got to figure that all out. And I came in here to do that today, and I just looking at it, I was like, I need a coffee break. So I went in the other room and made coffee. But it's inevitable. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I need to buck up. And if I'm going to own it, I need to get it organized and get rid of stuff that I'm not using. I know there has to be stuff in there that I'm not using and probably won't. Kind of at a stage in my life where I think, I don't know if I'm going to take anything new on, you know. I like what I do. If I take anything new on, it's just going to be slight. I don't know. What do you think about that? Is it too much? We'll see. All right, what's next? Keep it on. So here's that one. My thought was to put it over to the side. There it is. Okay, put it over to the side. I don't know if that's going to work like that. I don't know if I like that. So I just made these out of scraps one day. I think I might have done a video with that. Put that there. My thought was to put that there, but then I found this one, which might fit better. Where's that paper? Here's a piece of paper. I'm going to tear this down and just see if I like this color better. Oh, tear's so fun. All right. Got to keep all my little pieces. I'm kind of making myself into a mess here. I think I'm going to do it in black and just see how I like that. Oh, I always get it like on the side and stuff. Do you guys ever do that? Then I take so much time trying to tidy it up that it dries and doesn't stamp. Okay, that turned out nice. Right. I think I'm going to tear this since the other one looks fairly fresh and I didn't leave really enough room to fussy tear it. Okay. Just edge it a little bit. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that looks better. So this one we will save. Put it back in my can. Oh, wait, what's in here? I wonder if these are the... snaps. Nope, just safety pins. Ish and the like. Alrighty. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here first. So, does anybody have great plans for the weekend? Do you remember a couple weeks ago I told you I had met my girlfriends for dinner, and we laughed and laughed and laughed, and we said that we were going to commit to doing it every month. Well, tomorrow is the next month, so we're meeting for brunch, and I'm just planning on giggling a lot, and I'm super excited about it. So that is my big plan. I'm try to visit. Oh, that's so crooked. Thankfully, this magazine page is a little bit glossy. Ugh. Visit my oldest daughter tomorrow, hopefully. I don't know. My youngest daughter's coming over this evening for a little bit. That'll be nice. It's always so fun to see them. Can never get enough of them. When my youngest daughter first moved back, she had moved away for work, and then thankfully my mama's heart was like, you're so far away. And then she was transferred back. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. I'm so happy. I'm still happy. Anyways, but when she first got transferred back, she was kind of back and forth and back and forth. She had to finish out some stuff, and so she'd travel back there, and then she'd come back here, and anyway, so she stayed with us during that time. I loved it. I loved it so much. You know, I mean, we have like upstairs in our attic, it's an outside entrance, and it's upstairs, so it's over the house. Sometimes people have those neat little rooms or apartments over the garage. Well, ours is over the house. Anyways, so you walk up the stairs, and I keep a lot of storage up there because I like to entertain, and I have a ton of entertaining stuff like dishes and glassware and tons of thermoses. If you've seen my Instagram where I show my thermoses, and lots of picnic baskets and just stuff, you know. And I also store holiday stuff up there. So all my Christmas and summer and 4th of July and Thanksgiving, Easter, weddings, if I do a wedding, everything's up there. And it's all pushed to one side. And then we have a little table, like a dining table with 2 chairs, a little refrigerator, kind of like what you would put in a dorm. It has a sink and the toilet, and it has a futon. No one has complained about the futon, but I just really don't know how comfortable that thing is. I don't know. I've never slept on it. I have slept on a futon before and couldn't hardly, I just barely could walk the next day. And for like 2 days, my back was seized up. So I'm hoping no one's ever complained about it. I always ask, how'd you sleep? And they always like, fine, you know. And she stayed up there for, you know, off and on for a month or so. Anyways, so yeah, so there's that little apartment-ish up there. And then as soon as you come down the stairs and walk into our house, is the mud room and the guest bath, which is a nice full-size bath. So really it's a little bit secluded from the rest of the house because, you know, Joey and I don't use that restroom, and we really only go into the mud room to use the washer and dryer. It is off of the kitchen, so it's not like, you know, you can't tell what's going on in there. But then off of the mudroom is the restroom. So it's still, you know, you still have your privacy if you ever stay here, you know. But the one thing I love about it is you're all, you know, you don't have to get a hotel unless it's not accommodating, which it really is not the best if it's a family or if you're desiring comfort. You know what I mean? Like if you are like, ugh, I don't want to sleep on a futon, or I need a little bit more room. But if you're just on the go a lot, it's a good place to lay your head, I guess. So it works out, but it's not the greatest. I think as I get older, I don't know how many days I could sleep there without coming down. Yeah, you definitely want to come down. But what I was getting at is, one thing I love about it is it is away. So if you needed a little bit of quiet time, or like I told you, I need a little retreat time, it's right upstairs. And yet we still could have coffee together. We still can watch the deer and the bunnies and the turkeys goof around out back. So it is nice, but for those that choose not to sleep there, totally get it. But I think if, you know, if you were on the go or budgeteering it, it's the place, man. It's the place. So, all right. Well, I'm glad that we got those decorated. I'm glad those got decorated. That cracks me up that that's upside down, but maybe no one will notice. I don't know. That was a fun project. Fun project. All right, I need to find something for that. I'm going to put you on pause for just a second. I'm going to run and see if I can find something. One sec. Okay, I'm back. I just grabbed, I had this little, this came with something. I had bought something and this was with it. Isn't it adorable? Somebody had done that. Cute. Love this little jar. It's probably a little Avon jar or something. So I grabbed that. And also I grabbed, I'm trying to get a bigger white. Not super big, but bigger. They're all pretty typical size. I also grabbed some thread that was just hanging out of my pincushion. Well, there's a big one. I can get it out. Well, now it's on the floor. It's kind of a blue. I don't think I want that just because I'm going to use green thread. All right, well, we're just going to have to go with a common. Maybe we'll do a couple of them. Oh, look at this little one. That's sweet. Okay. All right, now I have so much glue on my fingers. Let's see, let's put that one back and do this one. So much glue on my fingers. I hope I can do this. All right. And I think that'll be fine. This was just in my... No, I want to go up. Up. No, I don't. I want to go down first. Okay, down. Up. Down. Up. I think. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I think I'm going to do the crisscross situation. I don't want to take this needle out because the thread is one of those that I would have to go find my my needle threader, you know, and I think it's out on the couch because I'm working on a hand stitch project. Okay. All right. Okay, so now this one I am going to do on the bottom. Just do it a little bit different. Don't you love the fun details that you can put in to junk journaling? I mean, it really does satisfy so many of the different crafts that I like to do. It's funny, people that don't do a craft often think that crafts are like, you know, coloring and, you know, like kitschy stuff, and not something that can be a keepsake or a heirloom even. You know, journals that you've made and give to your grandchildren, you know, can be heirlooms. All right, what did I do with this one? Just a cross, okay. This one I'm going to do the same. Yeah, okay, so what started out as like, I thought a 15-minute video has now become quite the lengthy video, hasn't it? Ah! Come on. This glue is hindering me from feeling what I should be feeling when sewing. Okay. All right. Now, I don't use hot glue when I journal, but I have seen people adhere their buttons with hot glue. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It looks fine, but in my hot glue experience, it also can pop off easily. Oh, this glue, what a mess. Oh boy, it's got it dripping all over the place. Brother. Can I save any of that? Put it on this thing? Probably not. Oh, gosh. Isn't it funny how some people can manage certain things and then it's like a nemesis for someone else, like glue with me. All right, let's take a look here. I got these glue strings. They'll come up in a minute. Uh-oh. I'm just going to press these down. Oops. Came through the buttonholes. Okay. There. That's cute. I think I'm going to have to make it a belly band because unless it's in a tuck, because this one down here isn't going to slide into a journal or into a pocket very well, you know, with this button on it. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Well, gosh. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me and decorating these. And I'll put Carrie's link again in this one, and that way, if you haven't watched the other one, you can see his as well. Okay, thanks for watching, and just a reminder, we pray blessings over each of you. I was just doing that earlier, and we just want you to know you're so loved. Hope you have a really great rest of the day. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.